These cartridges are cartridge cases for Cal 50 for American Browning machine gun, Second World War. I found them with a metal detector. Cal 50 means calibre 50, or better half-inch, 1.27 centimeters. These cartridges were used on planes and also on machine guns. It's easy to find them. USA used a lot of these bullets. Being used in machine guns, the cartridges were welded together and they used these metal rings, quite easy to find too. On the bottom of the cartridge you can read the producer and the year of production. 43 stands for 1943. You can find different years and also differences in the earth stamps of the same year. That's why there were different molds. They were handmade, and so every mold had some slight differences from the other. Also, cartridge cases made in the same mold show some differences. That's why the mold wore out during the use, and it was replaced only when it was impossible to read the numbers. In other cartridge cases, sometimes there is only the 4. The 4 stands for 1944. Why is not 44? Because it was simpler to close the 3 after 1943 and use the same mold instead of changing the number. If you look at the single 4, it's not in the center, it's on a side. The 3 hole has been simply occluded. Here you can read at Rem UMC 50 Cal at. It's the producer. Rem UMC means Remington Union Metallic Cartridge Company. UMC merged with Remington Arms and they use this head stamp from 1944 to 1941. It's not a common find, this stamp in north of Italy. The word in north of Italy arrived in 1944. These cartridges probably had already been fired elsewhere and then reused. In these cartridges cases there is DM. DM stands for Des Moines Ordnance Plant. This DI stands for Defense Industries Limited. It's in Ontario, Canada. It was founded in 1941. It was the biggest defense industry in North America for the Allies. FA stands for Frankfurt Arsenal. It was a big ammunition manufacturing plant operating from 1816 to 1977. Here we have 1942 and 1943. KS stands for Kelly Springfield, Allegheny Ordnance Plant. It was a tire manufacturer. The plant was temporarily converted to produce munitions during World War II. LC is Lake City Army Ammunition Plant, founded by Remington Arms in 1941 to manufacture small caliber ammunition. LM is Lowell Ordnance Plant, operated under the contract for the Remington Arms Company between 1942 and 1943. M is Milwaukee Ordnance Plant. It was another tire plant operated by the US Rubber Company from 1942-1943, converted in small ammunition manufacturer during the war. Milwaukee is also the city of Fonzie. He was the protagonist of Happy Days. If you are old enough, you know him. RA stands for Remington Arms, one of the oldest operating manufacturers in the United States. SL is St. Louis Ordnance Plant. This plant manufactured 6.7 billion .30 and .50 cartridges for the war. Here you see some cartridges from 1944 with the mold progressively wearing. Then there is the Twin City Ordnance Plant, TW. This company, operated by the Federal Cartridge Company from 1941-1945, produced .30, .45 and .50 caliber ammunition. WRA is Winchester Repeating Arms, and SR50 is Spennymoor Royal Ordnance Factory, United Kingdom, a British factory producing caliber 50 during the war. Last one before the end, these two cartridge cases found near each other. It seems they have been targeted by a rifle, so US soldiers had also some time for fun.